Well, what's up guys? Welcome back to today's video where we are finally doing another product empties. I'm surrounded by literally like tens on tens of empty bottles. I think it's been at least 6 months since I sat down with you guys and did a product empties video. Let me tell you, the underneath of my cupboard is like when I open it up, it's like that scene in Harry Potter when all those things start to multiply in this chamber. Just like all of these skincare products come tumbling out. They're all empty, so it's like a nightmare. If they were all new, that'd be kind of fun, but I'm just so overwhelmed. So I thought today was the perfect time to sit down with you guys and share with you all of my product empties so I can finally cleanse myself or release my soul of all of these skincare. Some of them were great, some of them were really bad. Some of them are new favorites that I've repurchased again. Some of them you guys have seen before. Before we go any further, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit subscribe right down here, guys, right beside the thumbs up button and that little bell notification so you don't miss a single video. And if you're not new to my channel, welcome back. It's great to see you again. Don't forget to leave those comments down below, guys. I love to meet you. I love to hear from you. Without further ado, let's dive right into today's video. Another round of my skincare product empties. Okay guys, starting off this skincare cleanse, let's talk about some cleansers because since the last time we talked, I have gone through 2 cleansers, actually almost 3 now, but for this video, we're going to talk about 2. First one we're going to talk about is my all-time favorite cleanser. Guys, this is probably the most talked about thing here on my channel. This is the Daily Energizer Cleansing Gel by Clarins. This is one of my favorite cleansers, you guys. It smells like rose, and this has been a repurchase dozens of times. I have bought this probably, I don't even want to say how many times, but like definitely multiples of 10s. The reason I love this cleanser so much and the reason I keep repurchasing it is because not only do I love the way that it smells, but the gel texture is so smooth on the skin. It really suds up, so it works great with a Clarisonic, a Lunaforio, any kind of cleansing device that you have at home. This is a great cleanser because it creates that nice glide. But here's the catch. If you live in America, for some reason Clarins does not sell this in the States, so you can get it on Amazon. I'll have it linked down below. What the heck? This is my favorite cleanser. Why isn't it worldwide? Why is it only in Canada? For a luxury cleanser, this is definitely one of my favorites at a decent price, and I definitely recommend it. Now, I've actually done an entire video on this next product, and this is the Estee Lauder Nutritious Radiant Vitality 2-in-1 Foam Cleanser. Now, this is also a deep cleansing mask as well as a daily cleanser, and guys, I loved this cleanser. The price was amazing, the package is beautiful, it's gold, it's red, it looks so luxurious, the scent is amazing, it smells kind of like red fruit, kind of like cherries. It foams up so beautifully on the skin, so again, it works great with a Lunaforio, a Clarisonic, your cleansing device, but the only catch is, I think this made me break out. During the whole time that I used this, I got really tiny red zits all over my face, and now that I think about it, now that I've kind of gone through the period and I've had time to reflect, I think this cleanser was the only thing that was truly different in my skincare routine, and I don't think it was making me break out like huge pimples, but definitely I was getting little red bumps, and I noticed as soon as I stopped using it, they went away. So when I put the math together, 2 and 2, I do think that it made me break out, but that could be because this is also marketed as a deep cleansing mask. So maybe it was actually cleansing my skin too much, like my skin doesn't need, I don't wear makeup, my skin isn't too dirty, so I don't need that deep of a cleanse all the time. So this might have been a little bit too harsh, but if you are a makeup wearer, this cleanser is amazing for you. To use this as a deep cleansing mask, all you have to do, guys, is apply a light layer all over your skin, even over your makeup. Let it sit for 1 or 2 minutes, and it's actually going to lift off that dirt, lift off that makeup, and pre-cleanse your face, so by the time you rinse it off, your skin is like squeaky clean. I did a video on that, I'll link it down below. So this cleanser is definitely one that I recommend that you try, not necessarily one that I say you need, but if you have a couple extra bucks, pick it up because it's so luxurious. Now next up, we're going to talk all about all of the serums I've been using over the last couple of months, and I have used a few of them. I'm a little bit of a serum, can't say that word, I'll get demonetized, but you guys know I love my serums. And the first serum that we're going to talk about is this Banish Oil by the Banish company. Now Banish was nice enough to send me their whole entire derma rolling kit, which I've actually tried out and I'm going to film an entire video. But this Banish Oil, which is almost pure vitamin C, was a part of the kit. It is a very small bottle. It's made to order in these small batches. It's in a really dark bottle, so the vitamin C won't go bad. I've got a couple of thoughts on this serum, and the first one is I did love it. I did find it very oily though, so I only used it at night or with the Banish pen, or just applied it very lightly on the skin. Because it was so oily, it was one that you wouldn't like to wear out during the day, and actually because it's vitamin C, you wouldn't want to wear it out during the day anyway. Now the craziest thing about this serum is that it retails for $153. Let that sink in, 153 American dollars. I'm from Canada, so that makes this literally about $180 for this tiny bottle. I used it probably in the course of 2 months, so I couldn't believe paying that much money for such a tiny bottle. The serum is meant to lighten, brighten the skin, fade acne scars, really give you that youthful appearance because that vitamin C is so intense. But guys, for $153, it's often on sale on the website, so it might be one of those markup, cut down type of things. But really, for that price, it's definitely not one that I would recommend. It's one that I enjoyed using, but at that price, ooh, I have to be hesitant on recommending it. Keep your eyes peeled for my entire Banish review. That will be coming in a couple of weeks. Now my next serum is the Dear Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drop Pure Vitamin C Serum. Now, obviously you guys know that I love vitamin C in my skincare because of its brightening and lightening properties. It's such an amazing thing to have in your skincare routine, especially in the serum aspect of your skincare routine. Now, one of the first things that I noticed about this serum is that it was very oily, similar to the Banish Oil. This one was very oily, so I only used it at night, never really in the morning, because it did leave my skin so shiny. I also felt like the serum kind of sat on top of the skin and didn't penetrate as much as I would like. Oftentimes I would see little beading kind of on the skin where the product wasn't absorbing as deeply as I wanted it to. But coincidentally, Wishtrend actually just reached out to me, the parent company of Dear Klairs, to try out a couple of their products. I'm so excited to do a review for you guys when those products get here. Compared to Banish's Banish Oil, I would definitely recommend the Dear Klairs Vitamin Juice Drops over that one. The price of this is right, it has a great percentage of vitamin C, and it's definitely one that I recommend over the Banish Oil. And it's a great serum for starters of vitamin C. And the next serum is Lancome Men Genifique HD Youth Activating Concentrate. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while now, you guys have known that I've used this in a couple of different skincare routines. This serum was totally different than any serum that I've ever used before. It was actually kind of like thick and creamy, almost like a little bit milky, more of like a light cream if you can picture. I don't know if there's any left. Oh, there's a drop there. It's definitely just a little bit more creamy than the other ones. One of the main things that I noticed is that this serum actually mattified the skin. So I used it in the morning. I thought it was a great morning serum because it kind of mattified the skin, especially along like my T-zone region here, along my nose. I felt like it actually helped control oils throughout the day. So that was one of the big reasons that I loved this serum. Another reason that I love this serum is I thought it smelled fantastic and I thought it just glided so evenly, so beautifully, so easily on the skin, which is something I love, a product that just kind of glides and almost applies itself, because when you're putting on like 10 different layers, you want every layer to basically just go on by itself. And this is one of those serums that totally worked out. Now, two little downsides to the serum is one, I think it may have made me break out a couple of times in that mattifying and smoothing. I think it might have clogged a couple of pores and I did get some small red dots, not necessarily an entire breakout or huge pimples, but I definitely did get a little bit of almost just like red dottiness, which is definitely something that I'm not looking for in my skincare routine. Another thing is the price. It is $85, but it is a Lancome product, so I mean, what you expect, it is a luxury skincare product. But for the price of $85, I am on the fence for recommending it for you guys. If you have the extra coins, maybe go pick it up. Next up, I just want to mention the Banish Vitamin C Beauty Elixir. Now, you guys know that I love a good face mist. This little guy was only a 30 ml face mist. It comes in a beautiful glass bottle, which I think is kind of a waste for such a small amount of product. But like I said, Banish sent me, oh, come on, the last drops. Oh, this smells so good. This smells like the inside of a citrus fruit. I absolutely loved it. Now, a downside is $19, 30 mils. You basically get a couple of squirts. But this is a great bottle to hang on to because you can travel with this. This is travel friendly. You can put another facial mist in here and take it on the go, keep it in your purse. So I almost like it more for the bottle than the actual product inside. But that's not to say that I didn't love this face mist. The face mist was so beautiful, refreshing. I felt like the spritzer on this bottle like made a beautiful cloud, the beautiful citrus scent. My skin felt refreshed, awaked. Now this also contained vitamin C, so that's gonna work toward the brightening, lightening, refreshing. I mean, I just love this face mist altogether. But I understand for 19 bucks, the price is a little bit steep. I mean, just look. Compared to like the Mario Badescu facial spray, which is probably about, I don't know, 10 of these inside of here. This guy's only $15. This one is $19. So, I mean, price is a little bit iffy. Now next up is toners, and you guys know that I love toners in my skincare routine, and since the last time we sat down, I have accumulated a couple more toners that I've gone through. Toners are so important. They help to restore the balance of your skin right after you cleanse it. It restores, replenishes that pH balance. It really gets your skin ready for the rest of your skincare routine. Without mention, guys, I have yet again gone through my Clarins toner. Now, this is my all-time, if my heart looked like something, this is what my heart looks like, guys. This Clarins toner I have repurchased probably as much as the Clarins cleanser. I do love the Clarins brand. This toner contains chamomile, which is also going to help lighten and brighten your skin, kind of like that vitamin C. It's going to refresh, restore, replenish, full of botanical extracts that are really going to help to soothe and pamper the skin. Oh, I just love it. Once a year I find this special edition bottle, which is actually twice as big as a normal bottle, and it has a pump, which I love. Oh, I just love this toner. Oh. Now I also burned through an entire package of the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. Now guys, this is a toner that, about the formula, I wasn't so obsessed, but I love that these were pre-soaked pads. The worst part about these Empties videos is that everything is gone. and it makes me so sad. The thing that I love most about these facial radiance pads is that they came pre-soaked on a cotton pad that had a little bit of texture on it. So I actually love to use these on my lips. I would kind of like tone my whole face with a pad, and then I would take it down on the lips, and all winter this helped to exfoliate my lips, get rid of all that dry skin. These pads were great for toning, brightening the skin. They were alcohol free. The scent was pretty pleasant. The price was right. I think this was around $50 for the big guy, which was 60 rounds, so that's about 2 months. $30 a month for a toner seems about right. So the price was mild. I picked these up at Sephora. These are definitely ones that I recommend if you're just getting into your skincare routine, just want to pick up a basic toner. These guys are definitely a great beginner's toner, especially since they come soaked in the pad. I mean, they're almost like a no-brainer. The next toner we're going to talk about is the Dear Klairs Supple Preparation Toner. This is by the same company that made the Juice Vitamin Drops, the vitamin C serum that I talked about earlier. This serum is deep moisturizing, balances pH levels, cleanses and soothes the skin. It's also full of botanical extracts, and the thing that I loved most about this serum was the texture. Guys, I've talked about this a little bit here on my channel before, but this serum is a little bit of a thicker texture, so it's perfect if you don't want to use a cotton pad. You can just apply it right to your hand, spread it on the skin, and just kind of like tap it in. It's not watery, so it doesn't slip through your fingers, kind of like the Clarins toner or like the other toners. Because the texture is a little bit thicker, it just makes applying it a little bit easier. That's something that I really loved. The scent was super minimal, so if you like something that's not scented, this toner would be great for you. There was barely any scent. I love that this toner was so soothing and comforting. I found that when you put it on the skin, it really absorbed really easily, kind of got really deep down in the skin to start that moisturization process before all of your other serums and things. I really loved it. It's definitely a great toner that lived up to its internet hype. So if you guys have heard about it before and were wondering if you should try it out, it's definitely one that I would recommend. I'll have it linked down below. All right, guys, next up is the Moisturizers. Now, I have used a bunch of moisturizers since the last time we talked, so let's dive right into this because I've got a couple of them to share with you guys. The first one we're gonna talk about is actually one that I've never mentioned here on my channel, and that's the Asam Vino Gold Day and Night Cream. Now, this is night cream exclusive to the shopping channel. Don't judge me. I love the shopping channel. I love to watch the shopping channel app. Asam is just one of those brands that I kind of fell in love with watching the skincare channel. They had some amazing benefits. They had the right price. This is actually a jumbo size of their cream that contains resveratrol, which is actually a very expensive skincare ingredient. And I think this whole bottle cost me about 60 bucks. But when you think about it, it's like compared to, I don't want to give this away, but I'm going to talk about this in a second. Compared to like the Clarins Multi-Active Jour, this was $60. This was $50 on its own. And considering this contained resveratrol, which is an incredibly potent anti-aging ingredient, I was like, might as well pick it up, give it a try, and lo and behold, I actually really liked it. Resveratrol has some amazing health and skincare claims, guys. I don't want to make them here on my channel, but you can Google them down below. They are pretty wild. So anything with resveratrol in it, I'm always interested in, and this was one of those creams that I picked up, and it worked out. The texture was a little bit heavy, so you definitely used it sparingly. This lasted me almost an entire year. And at one point, I just started using it as a neck cream because I actually got bored of it because I had had it for so long and there was so much in here. I started buying other creams and I kind of just forgot about this one. So I exclusively used this on my neck just to try and use it up. Now, next up is my Faith in Face Swan Feather Cream. Now, this cream is one that I just picked up at TJ Maxx for around $7. One day I was just perusing. The package kind of sold me. It was called Swan Feather. It totally sold me. I thought that my skin would be bright, luminous. It kind of fell flat. I did use the entire thing. I found that this cream kind of sat on the skin and didn't really soak in as deep as I was hoping to. And maybe that was an optical illusion because it's called a coating cream, which when I think coating, I think like sitting on the skin, not really penetrating deep within. So I was a little bit disappointed. It was 50 mils, $7. I mean, basically it was free to try, so I'm not mad at the price. I do love the bottle. I mean, the package basically sold me. That is the main reason that I bought it. I love the jar. I love the box. I loved kind of like everything that had it going on, but I think I love the package more than the product. Now we are feeling the Clarins fantasy today, everything from the cleanser to the toner to now the moisturizer. If you've been following my channel for a while now, you guys know that I love the Clarins Multi-Active Jour. This is one of my favorite gel creams of all time. I am sold on everything from this glass bottle. This bottle is just as beautiful as the gel cream inside. This is a great introductory gel cream if you're not so worried about anti-aging products and you just kind of want a nice hydration. You're just getting into the luxury beauty world, the luxury skincare world. This is a great, oh, it smells like your grandmother if she like was carrying a bouquet of roses right after she, like made, like fresh pasta in the kitchen with her perfume on. Oh, so delicious. This gel cream is the perfect blend of gel and cream. It applies so beautifully to the skin. It hydrates your skin just perfectly. The moisture lasts all day long. It's absolutely one of my favorite daily moisturizers. It's one that I cannot recommend enough. I've had it linked down below. I'll link it down below again. Guys, if you've tried this one, let me know how much you love it. I love this moisturizer because it just feels so luxurious. I feel so pampered when I apply it to the skin. Everything from the jar to the texture to the scent to the way that the product works, most importantly. I love every step of the way. This is definitely a moisturizer that I recommend. Now, my next skincare empty is a product that you guys just can't go out and get. I'm sorry, but you definitely can go pick one up on your own, and it is my retinol prescription. Guys, this is my Steva A retinol prescription, and if you're not using retinol in your skincare routine, what are you even doing? It is 2018. Go get a prescription retinol. If you guys don't know what a retinol is, I'll link my video down below. When I went to get my retinol, you need to get a prescription from your doctor. It's a really intense form of vitamin A that helps to chemically exfoliate the skin, revealing youthful skin. It also helps to restore collagen, get rid of sunspots, acne. I mean, there's just so many benefits to retinol. I'll have that video linked down below. I vlogged going to the dermatologist. I vlogged when I started my retinol transformation to now I'm on my second bottle and I am loving it. And I actually just posted my 3-month retinol update. You guys can see my before and after compared to just 3 months on retinol. The changes are astronomical. Going to the doctor and getting one is so much more potent and effective than picking up a retinol product at Sephora or Ulta. You want to go right to the doctor so that way you can do it safely so you don't burn yourself. You should talk to your doctor about retinol and a retinol prescription. And if you use retinol, let me know in the comments down below the transformation you have seen with retinol. Please let me know because mine, so astronomical. Well guys, we have reached the end of my skincare empties video. I can't believe I can finally cleanse myself of all these products that have been under my shelf just haunting me, being like, Trevor, sit down and share these with everyone so that you can get rid of us. It's a little bit sad to look down there and see all of these products that I am going to have to let go of now. I'm a little bit of a hoarder. I'm a little bit attached to them. And now that the end of the video has come, I'm actually a little bit sad to get rid of them, but I'm not sad. I am getting rid of them. We are cleansed. We've made it through the cleanse. Trust in the trusties are going in the garbage. We are getting rid of them. We are moving on. We are making space for new products so I can talk about new things. I'm so energized. I'm so excited to share with you guys my new video ideas all this summer. If you want to watch more of me, you can find new videos right here and subscribe right here. Like always, guys, if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next video, guys, I can't wait to see you then. Bye, guys.